What's good with everybody at the Blonde Philippines Uncensored YouTube channel? Welcome to the Michael Santos Show. So we're going to talk about this individual by the name of BlindieDad. I don't even know who this person is. You know what I'm saying? This person's in my comments section talking about, oh, everybody's laughing at you at the Pogi Maganda group. Like we're back in elementary or something. You know what I'm saying? Little Beta Sigma, old man, old generation, I don't know you. And if you are Mr. Raffi, go screw yourself. You know what I mean? I don't know you, sir. I don't care about the people who are laughing. The ones who are laughing could be the crybabies, the social media crybabies who don't get their way, who are old generation 50 plus people who want to be dictators and control younger people. You know what I mean? Now, I'm a guy who is 40 years old, but my mindset is like an 18-year-old. You know what I mean? So I'm forever young, forever youthful. But people who are over the age of 40, they make my generation look bad. They really, really do. Because some of them were caught way back in the day. So I don't care about the toxic people in the blonde com who cry and complain. I wasn't the only guy sharing uncensored music there. To me, it just feels like a form of racism. You know what I mean? Because there were Filipino people there sharing Western music, at least a good 4 or 5 individuals. And I'm not going to say any names. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying no names. But there was like 4 or 5 other individuals there sharing explicit music. You know what I mean? And nobody told them anything. But they wanted to single me out and try to use my music that I create. You know what I'm saying? They try to use that as ammo. You know what I'm saying? To me, I think it's just because I'm a foreigner, you know what I'm saying? And they want to be racist. But this falls back into the older generation in the Philippines. Like I said, I know Filipino culture very, very well, both in the sighted community and in the blind community. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of sighted amigos also in the Philippines. You know what I'm saying? This is more on the older generation side. People between the ages of 18 and 30 really don't act this way. You know what I'm saying? People who are over the age of 40, older than me, this is where it all falls into their old dictator mindset. They want to be like my president, a Donald Trump. They want to be like the previous president in the Philippines, the father of their current president. They want to be a dictator. You know what I'm saying? I am a liberated person first and foremost. So most of you who are lying are nothing but pathological liars. You need to see your local mental health professional, a physician, you know what I'm saying? And you need to be evaluated to see if they can put you on some psychiatric medication because it's making you look like a maniac, a crazy. I've been respectful of Mr. Jovet's group first and foremost. And from what JC told me that Raffi is the creator of the group. So I thought it was Mr. Jovet all of this time. You know what I'm saying? But either or, I don't give 2 F's about Mr. Raffi because Mr. Raffi doesn't know me. He's just an old, lonely man. So it doesn't matter. I don't care about an old man sitting in a rocking chair, almost 60 years old, worrying about someone who is 20 years younger than him. You know what I mean? Like I said, I am the protector in the blonde community. I carry the blonde community on my back everywhere I go, both in the American international blonde com groups and in the blonde Philippine groups. I am the protector. So the Nicholas Dario guy is nothing but a troll. You know what I'm saying? He's a troll. So I have the right to defend myself when trolls come my way. I'm not a troller. I'm not a bully. First and foremost, never will be. I'm the guy who slays the trolls and the bullies. I'm the guy who slays them and put them in their place. I'm Mr. Omega. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to let no trolls who are betas and sigmas who have a lack of testosterone to even step to me. You know what I'm saying? Because they would get verbally annihilated in any trash talking battle. You know what I mean? And none of them will ever come to my uncensored platforms. So some of these sheltered little old men who love to step to me and come for me and troll me, most of them are afraid to even get on the microphone. The only thing they're going to do is just leave you a text message, a paragraph after paragraph of them crying and whining like little schoolgirls. You know what I'm saying? But they would never get on the microphone. You know what I'm saying? They would never come to my WhatsApp groups and express themselves. Because we don't block people. We don't kick people, you know what I'm saying, in the battle rooms. They would never come to the Telegram group and face me and tell me how they feel about me. All they're going to do is hide in a censored group and try to be teacher's pet, you know what I'm saying, with the creator or the admins, and just troll people, especially foreigners. They want to troll foreigner and make up stories on foreigner, making up stories that I disrespected the language there, and all my people can confirm that I've never ever disrespected the culture, the dialect, or anything in the Philippines. You know what I'm saying? So for a group of people in a blonde comm to make up stories about me, it just shows that they are envious, that they are jealous hearted. They themselves need to do some soul searching, or they need to reconnect with God, or find God in their lives, or whatever they do to try to come at me, you know what I mean? Because I have a radio voice, because I'm a straightforward type of guy, because I'm a bully slayer, troll slayer, you know what I'm saying? Herbert the pervert. They're mad because I exposed their amigo, Mr. Braunley and Papa Byrne and all those perverts. So this is why they're doing this. And this is more of a male Filipino doing this. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to say that every male Filipino is the same, because I have a lot of amigos all through the Philippines, way before I even came to the blonde comm. That's what these people fail to realize. I've been knowing this culture for almost a decade. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know me. They are nothing but a crazy maniacs. You know what I'm saying? These guys never even had a conversation with me. They've never even been in my groups and my GCs. They're looking like Stan fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, you remember the song by Eminem? The Stan, the crazy fan that said he was going to commit suicide because Eminem wouldn't return his phone calls, his messages, or anything. Remember that song? Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? That's what these dudes, these male Filipinos, these old men acting like they're politicians. Like we're under dictatorship. You know what I mean? And they want to try to dictate me or dictate my life, and then, you know, make up stories on me that's not even true. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, they're jealous because, you know, I have a large group of almost, 250 members. And then they try to lie and say, oh, he's just trying to do this to get followers. And what they fail to realize that Mr. Jovette was a co-admin in my group the whole entire time. There was, a partnership. But from what people told me about Mr. Jovette, to back away, that he's not to be trusted. You know what I'm saying? And I even asked Mr. Jovette several times, hey, man, can I be an admin there? You know what I'm saying? So when these people are trolling me, and he would snub it. So that was already a red flag, but I didn't take it personally. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe this is just how he runs his group. But at the time, I'm thinking that Jovette was the creator of this Pogi Maganda group. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was the creator because they would call him the president, the founder. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking this is his creation, and not realizing that it was this old man Rafi's creation. So I can give two F's about Mr. Rafi. Rafi would never face me on the microphone. He's not man enough to get on the microphone and face me. Only thing he's going to do is just run his mouth in text messages, spewing a bunch of lies, making him look like a crazy. So Mr. Rafi M. Taboy, whatever your name is, old man, old generation man, you don't know me and never will. You know what I mean? You just an old depressed man, and you are a racist man to Americanos. So I'm going to make sure everyone knows in the community, since you like to spew lies and try to run people's reputations, well, your reputation is going to be known to be a racist, old, depressed man who is racist towards Americanos, who judge their culture and talk about them, gossip about them. And you're supposed to be a God-fearing man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of hypocrites in the religious, and I mean in the religious community. There are a lot of hypocrites. So you are plastic, Mr. Rafi M. Taboy. I don't know you like that, sir, but I will do an investigation on you. But you're just a washed up old man who is worried about a man who is 20 years younger than you. Well, that's a personal problem, sir. Maybe you need to, work out, get in the gym, get your health in order, man. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself. You're in your golden years and you want to lay up there and gossip about people and make up stories, old man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go into a cardiac arrest worrying about younger people younger than you, trying to be a dictator like your previous president, the father of the current president. You should have went in politics. And hey, Mr. Rafi M., you would never be Mr. Rafi Tufo or the Tufo brothers, by the way. You would never be as great as them. Since you want to come for me, Mr. Troll. So you're just a troll. You're another troll just like Nicholas Dario. And again, I don't know you dudes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you guys. You clout chasing mother beep, beep, beep. You know what I'm saying? Clout chasing off of me. Who is you, old man? Who is this Nicholas Dario guy? I don't know this guy. Creepy mother beep, 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 beep. Get off my pipe, you mother beep, beep. You just mad because I got a bigger one than you. You know what I'm saying? And they want to lie on me, saying that I disrespect Tagalog. And I've never in my day, never, not even in a sighted community with all my sighted people, you know what I'm saying? Never ever disrespected any dialect in the Philippines, you know what I'm saying? I respect the culture there, you know what I'm saying? And I've never in my life made fun of anyone in the Philippines or said anything about their dialect. And when I showed that screenshot to my people in my group, they were flabbergasted. You know what I mean? They're like, man, these people at the Pokemaganda, they look like a bunch of crazy idiots. Since y'all love to use the word K-U-M-A-G and call people idiots, well, the only idiots are you individuals who make up lies. And as a few people told me, you know what I'm saying, in a blonde com in the Philippines, they said, Mr. Santos, you need to be very, very cautious. There's a lot of toxic people in our community. And I said to them, it's no different than the American blonde com, that we have a lot of toxic people in our community also. But the thing about it is, in the American blonde com, I'm the most dominating force. My fellow Americanos, they fear me. Because I put fear in them. Because when they go around bullying people, and I'm speaking for the American blonde common, when they go around bullying people in my groups or other American groups, blonde com, I'm the one that jumps in the ring. You know what I'm saying? I'm the undisputed champion. You know what I'm saying? I'm the tribal chief. I'm the head of the table. You know what I'm saying? And when those little betas and sigmas go around bullying people in those American groups, you know what I'm saying? I shut them up on the microphone. And when they do try to poke their little bird chest out at me and get on that microphone, they get smacked up. They get smacked up and they get smashed. I smash them one by one and they run out the group and cry like little schoolgirls like they always do. They never get the last word. I get the last word. When it comes to trash talking, as y'all call it, in the younger generation in the Philippines, can't nobody ever trash talk me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to lay them down one by one. and they gonna fall like bowling. They gonna fall like bowling pins, and it's gonna be the domino effect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not to be messed around with. You know what I'm saying? I'm the protector. I'm the protector in the blonde com, and I'm not gonna let these little beta sigmas, especially old men who want to be dictators, like there's some form of government or something, to spread lies about me. So anybody that knows me on a personal level in the Philippines, you know what I'm saying, that done, you know what I'm saying, kicked it with me in my groups, people who had, audio calls with me, video calls with me, you know what I'm saying, they know what it is, you know what I'm saying? But to these people at this Pogie Maganda lying on me, you know what I'm saying, these old generation mother effers don't know nothing about me. You know what I'm saying? I was very respectful in that group. The only person that I had an issue with in that group was that old lady Florida. I think old lady Florida and Mr. Raffi, they need to hook up with each other. That's what they need to do. Or she could be his little mistress. You know what I'm saying? So how about that, Mr. Raffi M. Taboy? How about old lady Florida, old Lola Florida, should be your mistress? You know what I'm saying? Go make sure you pop the blue pill, old man. We know you got to take Viagra. You know what I'm saying? He got a small banana anyway. You want to run his mouth about me and don't even know me. And I never even disrespected this guy. Never knew he was the creator. I'm thinking Jovette's the creator. You know what I mean? And I never even disrespected this Raffi dude. You know what I'm saying? Never had exchange of words with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking Jovette's the creator the whole time. So Jovette's telling me, Michael, share your music. Carry on, buddy. Share your new generation music. So I'm thinking that Mr. Jovette is the founder, the creator the entire time. And all along, from what JC told me, is that this Raffi guy is the creator. So Mr. Jovette, you know what I'm saying, he should have discussed that with Mr. Raffi. And both of them should have made an announcement that they don't want any new generation music shared in their GCs. They should have made that announcement to everyone instead of singling out a foreigner. It makes them look like a racist. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Old man Raffi will never step to me in the ring, the undisputed verbal champion. BlindieDad, who could be Raffi, and that could be his handle. BlindieDad will never face me in any Telegram or WhatsApp group because I will smack his little small fry ass up on the microphone. He's going to have to go get his amigos, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? BlindieDad don't know me like that. You know what I'm saying? He's playing with a real stepper. A real stepper. You know what I'm saying? And if I was in the Philippines and I knew his location and where he was at, me and my amigos are going to knock on BlindieDad's door. We'll knock on your door and see what you going to do. You know what I'm saying? We'll bring the whole blonde calm. You know what I'm saying? We're going to fight in the streets. We're going to put the gloves on and we're going to fight. Because I am a trained fighter. Always remember that. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about these beta sigmas putting salt on my name. They don't know me from a can of paint. And I know that I'm a respectful guy. And I respect the culture in the Philippines. And how dare them. So BlindieDad, stay your small banana wussy ass out of my comments section. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't going to step to me in Telegram or WhatsApp, go take your comments and shove it up your beep, you son of a beep, beep, beep. Screw yourself, you mother beep, beep, beep. We interrupt this program due to provocative language.